Hey guys, welcome to 50 Plus and Fit. Today's video is about analysing my 5,000 meter rowing time trial I did yesterday with ChatGPT. Up next. This is the 5,000 meter row that I did yesterday. The aim is to start off with a light pace and then increase the pace every 1,000 meters. I took 22 minutes to complete the 5,000 meter time trial, and I think I was averaging over 4 minutes. I've got the split times and I'll show you that shortly. I did this time trial in January, so interested to find out how well I did in this one. Up next, the split times. These are my split times for the 5,000 meter time trial that I did yesterday. This table is full of numbers. I'm going to ask ChatGPT what these numbers mean. How well did I perform yesterday? And I want to find out, what can I do between now and the next time I do this 5,000 meter time trial to improve my performance. Up next, let's talk to ChatGPT. This is the ChatGPT platform. It was created by OpenAI, and you can find this page at openai.com. You can sign up for free, or you can sign up for an upgrade to ChatGPT-4, and it'll give you access to more bells and whistles that you don't get with the free one. What is ChatGPT? It's basically a language model that has been trained to communicate with humans. Its knowledge is sourced from text database on the internet, such as books, blogs, web page articles, any text material that's been published on the internet or available on the internet or accessible on the internet. It's been able to gather all that data and use it to generate knowledge. And so if you have a question, you can type it into the text box and it will respond with an answer, and you can converse with it like you do with a friend until you find the answer that you want. And you can personalize information to make sure that it answers a specific question that you're wanting to find answers to. It is amazing. So I'm going to ask it to analyze the data that I showed you earlier about my 5,000 meter time trial performance. So up next, we're going to chat with GPT to find out exactly how I did and what I need to do to improve my performance the next time I do this time trial. I've taken the data from the display or the monitor, and I've created a spreadsheet, and I've typed in the data for my 5,000 meter row that I did on July the 8th 2023. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT to analyze the data. I'm going to ask it to explain the data, ask it for some key learnings, and also ask it for suggestions to improve my performance, especially around watts and strokes per minute. And I've got these questions, 2 questions. Is 22 minutes a good time for a beginner? And what is the average time for a beginner male over 50 for this distance? And then one of the last questions I'm going to ask ChatGPT is, well, I've got a time trial in 3 weeks' time. To improve my performance, can you suggest a training plan that I could do to improve my performance next time I do this time trial? That's up next. This is the ChatGPT site. In the middle of the screen at the top is the 3.5 version, and you got the 4.0 version. This is the upgrade if you want the bells and whistles with it. It just basically gives you more ability to do more stuff with it. But I'm going to use the free version today. This is the message box, and this is where you enter your questions or your prompts or queries about any topic. Today I'm going to ask it to analyze the data, my rowing data for my 5,000 meter time trial. On the left hand side of the screen, these are all the chats that I've had with ChatGPT. It saves everyone unless you delete it. You can start a new chat up here. So this one's ready to go. I'll just hide this, just increase the screen size. And so here's my data. I'm just going to ask it a couple of questions just for this video, just to show you or demonstrate how this works. So this is the data that I took from the monitor, and I created a spreadsheet. I'll just expand that. For the 5,000 meter rowing time trial that I did on July the 8th, a couple of days ago. And this is the data. Took me 22 minutes to complete the 5,000 meters, and watts and stroke rate per minute. And this is broken up into 1,000 meter segments. So this is the split times for each 1,000 meters that I did. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to analyze the data. So I'll copy and paste this. And here, please explain the data. There you go. So it even defines what the terms mean. So if you didn't know anything about rowing, it will actually help you explain and understand what it means. So for time, it represents the time it took to complete the corresponding distance in minutes and seconds. So for example, the first entry 22.21.2 means it took 22 minutes and 21 seconds and 2/10 of a second to row the full 5,000 meters. Correct. Watts is the power output. It indicates the amount of work the rower generated during each interval. So my values range from 134 to 169, with high values generally indicating more power. And the strokes per minute denotes the stroke rate or the number of rowing strokes performed per minute. So it provides an indication of the rower's cadence or rhythm. So I was pretty steady for the first 4,000 meters, then I increased it to 30 in the last one. So based on the data analysis, ChatGPT says that the rower started with a time, well that was my total time, and the split times for each 1,000 meter interval gradually decreased. This indicates improvement in speed and efficiency as the trial progressed. Yep, it's consistent with what the data says. Average power output increased as the rower covered more distance, suggesting an increase in effort and strength. Yes, I did, because that was the goal of the workout. I had to increase my power output and my stroke rate per minute to test how well I was able to maintain that pace. So I was attempting to maintain a faster pace and finish strong, which I did. Overall, the data provides insights into the rower's performance and shows the improvement in time, power and stroke rate as they progressed through the 5,000 meter time trial. So how did I do? In general. It appears that you perform well in the time trial. Your split times decreased consistently as the trial progressed, indicating improved speed and efficiency. Additionally, your average power output increased, suggesting that you were able to generate more force with each stroke. The stroke rate also increased, indicating your ability to maintain a higher cadence and sustain a faster pace. These factors collectively suggest that you had a strong performance in the time trial. However, it's important to note that individual performance can vary, and other factors such as competition level and personal goals can influence the evaluation. Overall, the data suggests a positive and competitive performance in the 5,000 meter time trial. Hey, that's pretty good. Happy with that. I did this time trial in January as well, and I was a lot fitter then. And my scores, if I had to look back now and analyse that data, it'd be quite interesting. But I'll have to find it in my files. I've got it somewhere to compare how well I did then compared to now. I'm going to ask you one more question. I'm going to ask it for some suggestions in regards to what I can improve, or suggest a workout plan that I could do to improve my performance. Please suggest a 5-week training plan to improve my performance. You can even pretend that it's a virtual coach. So, as my rowing coach, suggest a 5-week training plan to improve my performance. Okay, here we go. So, this is what it thinks I should do. So week 1 endurance training, row 60 minutes at a moderate intensity, 50 to 60% of maximum effort. Include 2 sessions of steady state rowing. Do a power and strength training program. This is on the rower. Week 2. Week 2, more endurance training. Power and strength training includes strength exercises such as squats, lunges, and deadlifts to improve lower body strength. Yep. Incorporate 2 sessions of interval training. That's on the rower. Week 3, week 4, and then you've got your week 5. So this is what it suggests I should do if I want to improve my performance. It's not bad. Again, do your fact checks, check it out with someone else, perhaps who's got some experience in regards to rowing. And of course there's some strength training in here, so if you're going to embark on a lifting a workout, you need to be able to do the lifts, especially the deadlifts, because there's a lot of movements involved in that, and you need to do it correctly and safely so you don't injure yourself in the process. So This is how I use ChatGPT to track my fitness progress, and perhaps you could do this as well. I use this most times to create workouts, and I did a 30-day deadlift workout plan based on what ChatGPT suggested, and I did that. I finished 30 days last month, and I've decided to carry on, and it includes rest days, but my deadlift performance has increased a lot, and I'm really happy with where I'm at the moment with my fitness, and having this tool here to help me has been a godsend. Again, do your fact check, and it can provide information that may be incorrect, so that's why you need to do your due diligence and check it out with someone else. Hope you found this useful. Until next time, my friends, find your fit. Bye for now.